Hello everyone, myself Afroz Range from Anna Sai Baute College, Manchar. Today we will learn SYBS Electronic Science, Paper 1, Communication Electronics. In the modern era of communication, advancing with a great deal, the course of Communication System at SYBS Electronics covers the background for basic communication system, components of communication system and modern communication system. In Unit 1, Introduction to Electronic Communication, all the basics of communication systems are represented with the proper illustrations. So in this lecture, we will learn about Introduction to Communication, block diagram of an electronic communication system, types of electronic communication system, and application of electronic communication systems. In this article, we will cover Introduction to Electronic Communication. We will also cover basic terminologies of electronic communication and we will try to make it useful for you. Communication means exchanging information from one place to another. It is what human beings do to convey their emotions, their thoughts, ideas and feelings to one another. Most humans communicated through the spoken words or with their gesture and posture non-verbal communication. That means we have to communicate from A to B. So we can transfer data A to B. So by using this animated video, we can get idea about that. So I am transferring data from A to B, again B to A. This is the communication process. Again, we can communicate most of the many times. Humans wrote letters to one another and eventually invented newspaper and books. Although the bulk of used information is still oral, a huge volume of information is exchanged by means of written word. Human communication has faced two barriers in all time, language barrier and distance barrier. In the beginning, information could be transmitted over a short distance, maybe through the spoken word, the obvious limiting factor being the range over which a man can shout. This was enough until man began to live in larger and larger social groups, which made obligatory for the man to have a rapid and long distance communication methods. Apart from having horse riders and birds as messenger, early methods also use electromagnetic waves in the visible region for the communication. The idea was to send a light beam from one place to another and then to have its pre-coded interruption to communicate information. This method was fast, which leads to several modern communication techniques. The only drawback was the range was limited to line of sight distance. Electronic communication begins when electricity was discovered. Well-known forms of electronic communication such as the telephone, radio, television have increased our ability to share information. Today, they are major parts of our lives. Computers play an important role in communication, nationwide or worldwide. Communication through computer in the form of internet has made a revolution in the electronic communications. Let's move to block diagram of communication system. In the branch of science, in its basic electrical sense, the term communication means the sending, receiving and processing of information by electric means. The basic components of a communication systems are transmitter, communication channel or medium through which signal propagates and the receiver. The communication system has to communicate a message. This message comes from information source. The information source is that which is conveyed. In most systems, a human generates a message that we call the information or intelligence signal. Let us understand how the information is exchanged between 2 points. Now I am showing a block diagram of that communication system. First block is that information source which is having human message input wise pictures. Next block is that transmitter, channel or communication medium which is having as well as noise, receiver, and the last part is that destination. This block diagram we can explain in details. First part is that information source. The information source generated by human is in the form of sound wave. For electrical communication, this information needs to be converted into the more suitable form for transmissions. Next block is that transmitter. The transmitter is the collection of electronic components or a circuit which is designed to convey the information into a suitable electrical form for communicating with the channel. The transmitter has to transmit the information. If the information source is in electrical form or electrical nature, it becomes easy for processing and sending. If the information is in the form of sound signal, it is necessary to convert their incoming sound signal into electrical variation. The device which converts one form of energy into another more convenient form which is known as sensor. Here sensor requires to convert sound to electrical signal. The device which is used for this is known as microphone. In a long distance communication, a transmitter is required to process and encode the incoming information so that it becomes more suitable for transmission and the reception. The transmitter is a collection of electronic components and circuits are designed to convert the information into a signal suitable for transmission over a given communication medium. Next block is that communication channel. Communication channel is the medium by which the information is sent from one place to another. Communication channel is the medium through which signal goes from transmitter to receiver. It may be a pair of wires or free space. The pair of wires are used to carry voice signal from microphone to handset. In case of wire telephony, pair of wires are used to transfer signal from source to destination. Nowadays, communication medium is a fiber optic cable or light pipe that carries the message on a light wave. The medium between transmitter and receiver may be wireless such as in mobile telephony, radio and television communications. Radio is the broad term usually applied to any form of wireless communication from one point to another. Wireless communication uses electromagnetic spectrum to communicate from one point to another. In brief, the communication channel is either radio, that is free space, wire or fiber optic channel. The acoustic channel refers to the area up to which sound can propagate directly. The visual channel refers to the area up to which light signal in its original form can travel. Basically, medium supports has to support transmission of information through it, but it also attenuates, that is, noise is included. It is found that wire or wireless media degrades the signal and causes it to appear much lower in amplitude at the receiver. Due to this, we require strong signal at the transmitter so as to get considerable or necessary signal at the receiver. In fact, we require considerable amplification of the signal both at the transmitter and receiver for successful communication. Next block is that noise. Noise is random, undesirable electrical energy that enters the communication system through the communication channel and interfaces with transmitted information signal and attenuates the information signal. That is basically unwanted, undesired electric signal along with the desired signal. Noise is usually random character. Noise in communication system is undesirable electrical energy that enters the communication system via the communication medium and interface the transmitted message. From figure, we can see that only one source of noise is shown. However, some noise is also produced in the receiver. Noise comes from the atmosphere. Natural phenomena that gives rise to noise includes electric storms, solar flares, and various kinds of radiation in space. Noise also occurs where electrical connections that carry current are made and broken. For example, in the ignition system of automobiles or at the brushes of an electrical machine. Such noise also interferes with the transmission of the message. Many electronic components used in the transmitter and receiver also generates noise. Noise we can explain in details next lecture. Next block is that receiver. Receiver has to pick up the desired signal from the channel and pass it to the destination. That is, the receiver is also another electronic circuit which accepts the transmitted information from the channel and converts it back into a human understandable form. There are different types of receiver in communication system. We will explain in later. The types of receiver depend upon number of factors, mainly types of modulation system. Now, last part is that destination. The destination is the final stage in the communication system. Generally, humans at some place are considered as the destination. A destination is a place where humans consume the information. For example, if you are watching TV, you are considered as the destination. So, this is the explanation of the block diagram of a communication systems. Remember that in communication there are two parts are very important, transmitter and receiver, that is sender and receiver. So all the communication parts having transmitter and receiver. Now we can discuss about the types of electronic communication system. Electronic communication systems are classified depending upon the nature of information signal transmitted by the system and simultaneously of the data flow. Accordingly, electronic communication system is classified into three different ways. Depending upon the nature of the signal, there are three types: analog and digital communication, baseband and broadband signal, and last one is that one-way or two-way communication. Thus, there are three ways in which electronic communication is classified. First one is one-way and two-way communication, analog and digital communication, baseband and broadband communications or signals. First, we can explain one-way and two-way communication. Electronic communication is basically of two types. The simplest one is that one-way communication. It is also called as a simplex communication. One-way communication or simplex communication is the simplest form of communication. In simplex transmission, information travels only in one direction. This is the transmitter. We can transmit the data to the receiver. Example for one-way communication is that TV broadcasting, radio and music, many more. In these all type of electronic communication, information travels from source to destination through one way only. Next part is that two-way communication. The rest of electronic communication in the world is almost two-way communication. It is also called as a duplex communication. Two-way communication or duplex communication, information travels in two directions. Two-way communication is further classified into two different ways. First one is that half duplex. That means transmission goes in one way at a time. Next one is that full duplex. Transmission goes in both ways simultaneously. That means this is the transmitter and receiver in two-way communication. So we can transmit these data from transmit to receiver simultaneously. Same as it is point-to-point communication. Example for half duplex, Radio communication used in military, police in the form of walkie-talkie. When an individual person communicates with one another over the telephone, each can transmit and hear information simultaneously. Such two-way communication is referred to as full duplex communication. Common example of full duplex communication is telephone, two-way radio, radar and sonar and many more. Another form of two-way communication is where only one person can transmit or receive information at a time. This type of communication is called as half duplex. Common example for half duplex is that communication is walkie-talkie, amateur radio. Another way of categorizing electronic communication is by the type of information signal. There are two types of information signal, analog and digital signal. We can explain first analog communication or analog signal. An analog signal which contains information is a continuously varying voltage or current. All the signals in nature are analog in a form. A Y signal is an analog signal. A typical information signal in analog form is a Y signal, which is basically a sine wave. Video signal are also analog signals. Next part is digital signal. A digital signal has only two distinct value or variables, high and low or on and off. The other type of communication is a digital communication. Almost most of the electronic communication in a nowadays in the form of digital communication. Digital communication uses types of codes which represent on or off conditions. Data used in computers is also digital in nature, where binary codes represents numbers, letters and symbols. The most commonly used digital code in electronic communication is the American Standard Code for Information Interchange, which is also called as ASCII code. Next part is that baseband or broadband signal. An information signal, whether it is in analog form or in digital form, which is known as baseband signal. In communication system, there are two ways of transmitting an information signal to the destination. One is when the information signal is directly transmitted over the medium, and another way and efficient way is to modulate the information signal with the high frequency wave and then sending it for transmission over the medium. If a voice, video or digital signal are transmitted directly into the medium, then it is referred to as baseband transmission or communication. For example, in a computer communication, the digital signals are directly transmitted through the wire to the destination. Another good example of baseband communication is very interesting. Just take a cup to connect that cup with a wire, and at the end of wire connect another cup. Now when you will generate voice signal, it will be your voice and that will be directly flow through the medium to another cup. This is a funny example, but you can try it. Next one is that broadband signal, which is also called as modulation signal. This is the another way of transmitting information signal through the medium to the destination is use of modulation techniques. There are many instances when the simple baseband transmission is not compatible. For example, we cannot transmit a voice signal directly to a radio. To transmit baseband signal by radio, we need modulation technique. The technique using modulation are referred to as broadband. In modulation technique, The baseband signal is superimposed with higher frequency wave, that is a carrier signal. This carrier signal have a such higher frequency than the baseband signal, and this carrier signal varies with the variation of baseband signal. Hence, the higher distance communication can be achieved using the modulation techniques. Now we can discuss applications of electronics. What are the applications of electronics? Electronics has made tremendous advancement during last few decades, and our day-to-day life involves the use of electronic devices. Electronics has a play a major role in a sphere of life can be proved with the following application of electronics. First one is that entertainment and communication. Availability of economically and fast means of communication covers the way of for progress of country. Few decades ago, the main application of electronics was in the field of telephony and telegraphy. Now with the aid of radio waves, we can transmit any message from one place to another without the use of wires. Radio and TV broadcasting offers a means of both entertainment as well as communication today. Electronic gadgets are widely used for entertainment. That means this entertainment and communication application used in radio broadcasting, TV broadcasting, cable television, wireless or remote control, internet. These are the applications of the electronic communication in entertainment and communication. Next application is that defense application. Defense applications are compatibly controlled by electronic circuits. Radar is the radio detection and ranging is the most important development in electronic fields. With the help of radar, it is possible to detect find the exact location of enemy aircraft. Radar and anti-craft guns can be linked by an automatic control system to make a complete unit. That means radar is a detection system that uses radio waves to determine the range, angles or velocity of objects. It can be used to detect aircraft, ships, spacecraft, guided missiles, motor vehicles, weather informations. Sonar. Sonar is an underwater communication in which audible baseband signal uses as the water as the transmission medium. Next application is that medical services applications. Electronic systems are being used by doctors and scientists in the diagnosis and treatment of various diseases. X-rays, ECG, MRI, short-wave diathermy units and oscillographs are some instruments which have been used so far in medical science. This use of electronics in medical science has grown so extremely and is useful in saving the life of mankind from a lot of suffering. Advancement sophisticated instruments are being developed for data recording and physiological analysis. They are proven to be more useful in diagnosis disease and more for healing purpose. Some of the medical devices and equipments used are stethoscope, respiration monitors, and glucose meter for measuring sugar level in the blood, pacemaker for reducing and increasing the count of the heartbeat. These are the applications of medical services. That means electronics is having a great scope, and without electronic gadget, our daily lives cannot happen. Technology is advancing quickly in the field of semiconductors and upgraded electronic application will shape the world. Next lecture, we will discuss about the electromagnetic spectrum. Thank you.